All right. Good evening, everybody. This is the Reliable Representation Talk Show. We're going to be live on WMPR in just a moment. We have a very, very exciting show lined up this evening. Ms. Bowman, say hello to everybody.
Great evening, everyone. Hope you all are blessed and highly favored.
And Ms. Bowman, we got to let them know that we have now hit Jimmy Kimmel status where we're being censored. We are being censored, everybody. So the show will be a little bit different this evening, but don't worry, we will still make sure that we are keeping people informed of the issues that that are arising. And it's really surprising, but they let you know that you're on the right path when you're being censored. Hey there, Miss Darlene Wilson out in Utica, Mississippi. Miss Darlene, I hope you're doing well. Ms. Darlene, I was just telling everybody that we've been censored a little bit as to what we
Hello,
can't say, but
everyone.
we are still going to give you
Hoping,
a great show.
hoping that each of you are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. No, a terrific Thursday, a terrific, thankful Thursday. This is September the 18th. 2025. This year is moving really, really, really fast. So we are in the studio. Again, Representative Nelson is participating virtually. So say hello to everyone, Representative Nelson.
Good evening out there, District 66, Hinds County. Every single person out there, just want to say hello. Sorry, I can't be in the studio, but we will still be bringing you a great show. We're going to make sure we continue to bring it every Thursday.
Okay. And how's your week been?
My week has been going pretty good. It's been a pretty busy week. We've gotten a lot accomplished this week. But has some great strides and some things that we've been working on. As you know, since some things we can't talk about right now, but we're going to be talking about soon what we have going on. I want to say good evening to Ms. Evangelist Lisa Lawson out there in Raymond. Evangelist Lawson, please continue to keep us lifted up in your prayers. The devil is busy. The devil is trying to quiet us down and want us to be quiet about speaking about the issues that are going on around us. But that's okay. God knows. And as long as we're speaking to God, he's going to solve it. So we're just going to remain confident, remain steadfast, and we're going to continue the work that we're doing.
Amen. Amen. So I do have a few announcements tonight, you all, and I definitely want to share these announcements with everyone. Want to make certain that you all definitely go out and attend. Councilwoman Lachey Brown Thomas is having her town hall tonight, and it's called Ward 6 Town Hall Meet and Greet Councilwoman Lachey Brown Thomas, September the 18th, 6 p.m. S. Woods Training Academy, and that's 3906 I-55 South Frontage Road. And it starts, like I said, it starts at 6. And so if you're going to attend, make certain that you go. Again, you all, if you're attending, remain respectful, transparent, and make certain you state your issues so that she'll be happy to assist. She's new in the seat. And so she is trying to assist as best as she can while she is new in the seat. So I do also want to share that Representative Nelson, myself, and Mr. James Hobson has a community cleanup taking place this Saturday, September 20th from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We're inviting everyone out. I do want to thank everyone who has already donated. So several of our sponsors have been Judge Wisted Kidd. Thank you, Judge Kidd. Attorney Labria Barnes. Thank you, Attorney Barnes, for donating. Mr. Tim Military Man Henderson, he was one of the former mayoral candidates. He has donated already as well. So thank you all for your contributions already. We're looking forward to a great, great Saturday. I believe if you want change in your community, you have to get up, get out, and be the change that you want to see. No one's coming to save us. We are our own saviors. So I want to make certain that I stress the importance of that. Any questions? 601-421-0877. And I can share all the details of where we will be. But there are 5 different streets. We've been posting on social media. So if you have any questions, just look us up on social media and you'll see that information there. Ooh, okay. And so I do want to say thank you to everyone that came out on this past Sunday as well to share in my pastor's 28th year anniversary. And I thank you, Evangelist Lawson, for saying that you're going to keep us in your prayers because it's definitely needed. You all, the work out here is very, very serious and it's tedious. And it takes people of tough skin to do the work. There's a lot of scrutiny that's going on. There's a lot of negativity that's going on, but you have to remain optimistic and know that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And so I want everyone to be encouraged no matter what the fight is, what's going on in your life. Just know that God has the final say so. And whatever happens, he has allowed it. So whatever that is, make certain that, we stay on the wall and continue doing the work that we need to do. Definitely want to extend our heartfelt prayers and condolences to all families that are in bereavement, and especially Delta State University. Higher ed now is taking a different turn, and so pray for us. It's a daily struggle every day. Children are young adults, should I say? They're not children. They're coming to college, with all different type of mixed emotions. So just pray for everyone. We're not leaving anyone out. Just pray for all colleges, higher ed. Do want to also talk about this really, really quick. We have an event coming up. Mississippi Walk for Diabetes is the Jackson Central Mississippi Intercollegiate Mardi Gras Walk. And so it will be on September 27th, 2025. Registration will be at 8:30. The walk is at 10, LaForest Bluff Playground. And so if you're able to, definitely go out and support that. My aunt is one of the sponsors of this as well. And so if you're wanting to purchase anything, if you want to give a donation toward it, again, you can call me at 601-421-0877. And so I have the sign up sheet, and I'm asking everyone to give. If you know Brittany, give $10 just because you know Brittany to support the Walk for Diabetes. If you can't give 10, give 5. I think everybody can give 5. And so I do want to share that. Do want to go here as well. I know that they're having some meetings about the new chief, what we're looking for in a new chief, community town halls. Make sure that you are weighing in on that. Make certain that you are setting realistic expectations for those people that you're wanting to actually represent you in a positive manner. Definitely do that. Make certain as well that you share your concerns that are in your neighborhood, whatever that looks like. Make certain you address those as well. I do want to say congratulations to Jackson State University and Jackson Public Schools for the dual enrollment service credit program they've just launched. I think it's an awesome opportunity for your students and for parents, for your children to be able to be in high school taking college classes and actually getting credit for those classes, so that will go toward their college degree. I think that's an awesome opportunity. You all, we need to support. We need to advocate behind these children, and we definitely need to support Jackson Public Schools in every way possible that we can, as well as Jackson State University. We're often scrutinized because we're primarily or predominantly Black. But you all, I want to empower each of us. Mostly every athletic sport, we originally dominated that sport because we have the talent. We have what it takes. We know what it takes to do the jobs. And so in doing so, you all, let's act the part. It's one thing to say something, but it's something totally different to act contrary to what you say. So definitely, you all, if you are not mentoring any child or you don't know of any child, I promise if you give me a call, I can run you a grocery list of children that need your help, and especially our Black men. They need it. Let me go here while I'm talking about Black men. Black men, we must stop tearing women down. I just got to go here. I feel it in my spirit. So when you feel it, you need to address it. We got to stop tearing Black women down. We wonder why our young Black boys are doing what they're doing. It's because they have nothing to look forward to. The Black man is absent in the home. How I know? Because my dad was absent. How I know? Because my son's father is absent. So I know from firsthand experience. I'm not telling you anything that I heard of. I'm telling you what I know. I've watched my mom raise her children while either the fathers were absent or they were deceased. She had to do it all. She had to work, send us to school, take care of the kids. I'm doing the same thing. That lets you know it's a repeated cycle of a generational curse. And I'm very transparent, so I don't worry about what people have to say, because anything that I do or have done, I did it because I'm grown and I wanted to do it. So you can't condemn or criticize me or make me feel less a person than what I am. But I do want to say that, and a lot of times we're victim of our own circumstances. I saw that, and I followed in those footsteps. And so today, at my age, I'm happy to say that yes, I followed in the wrong footsteps in that aspect, because my son's father is absent. Black men, stand up, be a father. If not be a father, be a role model to somebody's child. I promise you'll be surprised of the magnificent difference it'll make. Now, I do want to give special credit to Representative Nelson, Chief Sheriff Tyree Jones, Judge Lewis, my brothers. They have been instrumental in my son's life. Instrumental. He couldn't ask for more of a Black role model. But just think about if his father would step up and be there for him. If he called him, he would answer. Versus not answering the phone for him or telling him he don't have time. He's too busy. Catch him next week sometime. Just think about if you stop the bleeding, because that's what it is. It's a wound that continues to bleed. So Black men, I want to encourage you, empower you. Stop tearing down the Black woman. If it didn't work, oh well, so well, move on, life goes on. Find you somebody else, but don't continue to tear down the Black woman. And I say that because I'm a Black woman. I've had a Black son, and I don't want him to continue the cycle of what he's seen. And I said that to say, too, I've observed where Black men now are calling women's phone, degrading them, texting them, degrading them. One thing you cannot do, I serve a God. Ain't too much you can say that's gonna really, really just get under my skin unless you come for Kaylin or Barbara, and you come for them too. If Fabian words, you have to go for what you know then, because I'm ready to fight you. But other than that, it's not too much that's gonna tear me down. But I want to encourage you all that when you're talking about other people, remember how that makes you feel if someone was to do it to you. When you calling women out their names, remember how that makes you feel. You got a mama. What if somebody called your mama a B? What if somebody called your mama H? How would you feel? And I've been observing this and I've been saying it, and then I've been, like, nah, I ain't gonna say that because I might hurt somebody's feelings. No, sometimes you gotta tell the truth. Not sometimes, all the time you have to tell the truth, no matter who feelings it hurts. And I'm going to tell every Black man that's doing it, whether you do it to me or whether you do it to somebody else, stop it. Because it's gonna take the right person that's gonna really, really set the tone for you. And you're gonna wish you had never said that to another Black woman.
Can I interject for a moment?
Sure.
And so that isn't a man that's doing that. That's a little boy, because men don't behave in that manner. And so all the little boys that are out there that are portraying themselves or claim to be men need to grow up and really need to get a life, because that's something that cannot be tolerated. We got to stop that. And I also want to say hello to Miss Cassandra Ward Peterson. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Cassandra.
Yes, I agree. But I just want to state that because we're better than it. We really are. And I know we act off impulse because we're upset or something's going on. But don't let's do that, because whether you like me or not, when you go to heaven, God not going to say, well, you can't sit on this side because you didn't like breathing. We all going to the same heaven if that's our goal. Now, if that's your goal, I know what my goal is. If that's the goal, we're all going to have to sit and commune together. So again, Black men, let's stop that. That's not cute. That's not funny. I don't like it. And I even shared with my mom some things that went on, and she was very, very upset. And so it reminded her to how she was treated as a Black woman. And when my mom goes back in times and she has to relive things, it puts a different type of stress on her. Mama's 75 years old. She don't want to go relive stuff like that. But I had to share it with her. And she was very, very upset to know somebody's out here calling her daughter out her name. She was like, nah, that's not what I named you. I gave you a name, but that one wasn't it. So I just want to empower you all to just stop there. Ms. Dollar, I want to ask, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
We're waiting on a court date now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting on that. And out of respect for 90.1, I know that we was told that we couldn't say that particular person's name in fear of a lawsuit. But I just want to say that when you walk with Jesus and when you say his name, the devil always flee. And I know pressure busts a pipe, but I know everything is going to be all right. I know my baby finna come home. And that's all I got to say.
Well, I'm glad that you are okay. I'm glad that you are remaining steadfast in the faith. Continue to stay in the fight. Listen, the battle's not given.
That was a mic drop right there. Look, that's the mic right here. That's what Dr. just did.
I just want to say, stay steadfast on whatever it is that you believe. That's to me and anybody else. Whatever it is, I may not believe in what you believe, but whatever it is, stay the course and be honest. You all in doing. Don't stop. Again, going back to the Black man and the Black woman. Let's not tear people down because we don't like them personally. There's a lot of people I don't like personally, but I would give you all a great point. So it ain't hearsay. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Mr. Ward in South Jackson. Don't care for Mr. Ward, but one thing I can never take away from him, that man knows how to fundraise and he knows how to bring his community together. Personally, Mr. Ward ain't my cup of tea, but I got to give him his credit for professional. He knows what to do. He has the strategies. And that's what we need to start doing as people. We tear people down because we don't like them personally. Take the personal feelings out of it. What are you doing professional or in your community to build your community? And me and Mr. Ward talked today like that never happened. And we use it at all. And today we talked today like nothing has never happened. But again, he said, you know what? I got to respect the point of view that you give me. No, it ain't always pretty, but I respect it because you a woman enough to come tell me. I don't go behind his back and tell him how I feel. Mr. Ward, this is how I'm feeling about you. And so I wanted to give that because he can attest to the same thing that I've just stated. And his feelings are the same about me. But professional, we know that the community is at heart of what the work that we're doing. So I just wanted to share that I've given my rant for today. I'm going to step out the way and I'm going to invite our guest on, and she's going to come tell you all more about herself, what she's doing. And let me put this disclaimer out before someone says that it was not put out. The Reliable Representation Talk Show is not endorsing any candidate, but we do have a platform where you can come and share about anything that you want to share, long as it's not disrespectful, it's no profanity, and it's not any character assassination. You want to come, you text me, we'll arrange that for you to come. So I want to shift gears now and allow our guest to tell who she is, what she's running for, and tell you a little bit about her.
Hello, I am Stephanie Newton, and I am your next Hinds County coroner. I have been a resident of Hinds County, I want to say for 35 plus years, because I left when I was a small child and I came back to raise my grown children, which I put through school. I have 2 that attended Jim Hill and 2 that attended Provine. So
You got some rivalry.
What? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. But it's all in love. It really and truly is. I just want to thank you all once again for letting me have this opportunity to speak and to tell you about myself. I am a community activist. I am a community person. I have had the opportunity to work with so many different people that have left us, that who are angels and that who stands over me. And I just want to give them a shout out. Even though they are not here on earth, they are angels in the sky, but they opened up my heart to community activism. And you all may know some of these people. And if you do, you know, just say a special prayer. James Ivory. Mona Smith was a fantastic nurse. If you grew up in the 90s, Mona Smith gave you a shot. If you attended Jackson Hinds, Gladys Hopkins gave you a shot. If you attended Jackson Hinds Comprehensive Health Center, Dr. Aaron Shirley made sure that you got the best health care that you needed, no matter if you had money or if you didn't have anything at all. And those individuals showed me that it's not about money, it's about people. And all of my life, that's what I've been about, the people of Hinds County, because they have been my rock. I'm the single mom that raised four babies in the South by myself. And just as Brittany was saying, you know, don't knock us down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be there. You know, give us that tilted hat. Let us know that we're doing a good job. You know, right now, my oldest daughter is raising 2 boys. We need men. Their fathers is no longer here.
Wow.
You know, so we need the community to help us, you know, and to do what we need to do as a community. I am running for Hinds County Coroner, and my life's work has been for the citizens of Hinds County. Everything that I have done has been geared towards the people. Right now, I have been in depth investigation for 25 years. I have been there for people at the worst time of their lives.
Mm.
And this is what God put me to do. I didn't grow up saying that I'm going to be in depth investigation. I wanted to be a fashion designer.
Really?
Girl, yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to be a
That was never one of mine.
fashionista.
This was never one of mine.
This is my path. And I'm happy with my path. It's enlightening to me. It's, they say, well, why should we vote you in this corner? We have 5 other people that's running.
It's 5? Oh, wow.
It's 5, it's a total of 6 of us running.
Wow.
We have 1 that's interim, that's, handling the business and everything. But why you should vote for me? Because Stephanie Meacham never faltered. Stephanie Meacham has been doing depth investigation, like I said, for 25 years. I am the person that trained him, the interim, and 82 deputies and coroners across the state of Mississippi. That's what I do. I am still doing the fight. I am still making sure that these individuals that is handling death investigation do the respectful thing for the people that cannot speak anymore. Because you have to realize, we are the voice of the people that's been silent. The people that has died, they can't say, oh, this happened to me, or this was done to me. No, we have to be that person. We are the
Okay, somebody
gatherer.
said they can't hear you.
So sweet.
Okay.
We are, as the coroner, we are the gatherer of information. We are the voice of the person that can't speak no more. We have to make sure that we get it right. And it's not about money. It's not about status. It's about an individual. I just want you all to know that when I went out to investigate a death, I didn't see a number. I didn't see what that person did in their prior life. All I saw was this individual was somebody's baby, and his life was cut out. And this individual wasn't a number. This individual had a name. This individual had dreams to be something, but maybe his or her path went a certain different way. But it was my job to give that individual dignity and to make sure that his family had the assistance to get him to the higher place.
Gotcha. So let me ask this question in regards to the coroner. So crazy me, I think just the coroner just go pick up the bodies. Is that all that coroners do? I thought that's what all they do, just go pick up dead bodies all the time.
Well, the coroner is called out for every single death that happens outside of a hospital or medical facility.
Okay.
So if you die in your home or if you die on the street, the coroner is called. Now, the coroner may be called for some hospital, less than 24 or 48 hours to investigate it.
Okay.
But any death that happens outside of a hospital facility, the coroner should be called.
Okay.
And it's the coroner's job to do their due diligence for that death investigation, to do cause and manner of death.
Okay. We have a caller. Thank you for calling the Reliable Representation Talk Show. How can we help you?
Thank you for taking my call. You have Stephanie there, and she says that she wants to be the next Hinds County coroner to serve our community and with integrity and professionalism, and also in compassion. We want to ask her a question concerning the recent case that's ongoing in the Delta State. How and what is you in that case? How would you handle that, and give us a brief synopsis of that case and how you would handle it? What would you do in that case? And we appreciate your compassionate approach as well as your transparency and your accountability. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay, thank you so much, Carla. We'll allow her to answer.
Okay, sir, thank you for that question. Let's just say hypothetically, if this happened on the campus of one of our local colleges, and we would do our due diligence to get all the facts, because once again, the coroner's office is a agency that collects all the facts. It collects everything. It's like when you come into, let's say, a room, or in this case, it would have been the where the young man was hanging. It's like your eyes become a recording. Your ears hear everything. We are gathering all of the information to give the state medical examiner's office for autopsy. We are gathering the information for law enforcement. Once again, we are all working together because we cannot do this by ourselves. We cannot do this by ourselves. And that's what the coroner's office is. We are the person that do the footwork for all of the different agencies that's going to come together and make a call on what happened to this baby. This is somebody's baby.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to make sure that we are gathering all the information that's needed.
Gotcha. Well, I do want to say thank you, Miss Meach. You gotta listen. A big role. I have always thought. I don't think coroners would just go around picking up bodies, but I guess it's a whole lot more depth than just picking up bodies. So I definitely want to invite you back next week so that you can come on the show and share with us more in depth of what exactly what the role of a coroner is. Definitely to enlighten me, because to that statement, I'm ignorant to it. I didn't know that what the coroners actually do. What their job actually, the role, should I say, actually is. So definitely want to invite you back next Thursday, if you're available, to come back and tell everyone more about the coroner's role. I do want to let everyone know that Representative Nelson states that there will be a reliable representation part 2 this evening, well, tonight evening, however you all want to consider it, at 9:30 tonight. He has some other topics that he would like to discuss. And so if you tune in on the reliable representation talk shows live feed on Facebook, then you'll be able to hear from him. So my closing comments, you all, are very simple. Let's get along. Let's get along together in peace and in harmony. That's my closing comments. I'm gonna allow Miss Stephanie to close us out and Miss Dolly. And we're gonna be out of here, you all.
You all, I just want to say that once again, I am Stephanie Meacham, and I am your next Hinds County coroner. And I want you all to just think about friends, family, neighbor. We all need to come together and be as one to combat everything that's going on in our community.
Okay.
I just want to thank everyone for continuing to reach out and telling me your stories. Just don't let anyone intimidate you. Don't just continue fighting. We're not finished. We have just gotten started. I just want to tell everybody, you fear nobody but God. Always remember that. You only fear God. And that's all I have to say.
Okay. Thank you. Take us out, Handy.